Welcome, Valpo fans, to another edition of Inside Valpo Athletics. I'm Aaron Levitt, joined by volleyball head coach Karen Avery after Valpo's 3-0 win over Evansville in the quarterfinals of the NIVC Monday night at the Arc. And Coach Avery, congratulations first off on the tournament run so far.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, we want to thank everybody at Valparaiso University Athletics that has helped put on this event for us. These last 3 games have been amazing. Thank you to all the fans that have shown up. Thank you. The parents have been great in this, our Valpo parents. We have just had so much support over the last 3 games. The crowds have been amazing. It's really rocking in the Arc these last 3 games, and no question, because, we're a little tired. We've been playing a lot of volleyball for a very long time. And, towards the end of the year, you need that energy to stay on top and stay focused. And we have definitely gotten a lot of energy from the Arc these last 3 games. So thank you to everybody involved.
Yeah, it's been amazing atmospheres. And I want to go back just first to the start of the tournament. Going into the tournament, you closed out the regular season strong, best finish since joining the Valley. Played well down at the conference tournament, played Loyola, the top seed in the tournament, toe-to-toe, just came up a couple points short in the end. What was the mindset around the team following that loss to Loyola, knowing they had this possibility of a postseason tournament, even despite that loss and the chance to kind of end the season on a high note?
Yeah, that, the Loyola match was a tough one. I thought we played, really good volleyball. Again, it came down to the last 2 points, and it was a tough one. But we knew that we had this tournament coming up, and it just kind of changed our mindset. We were, the team was just very excited to keep playing. They really love each other. They're having a good time playing. They play hard. They're competitive. They have fun. It's just a really great dynamic of girls, and it has been so fun. And honestly, we've been practicing really well. I can't believe how well we've been practicing I know they're tired. We do practice in the mornings. It's hard getting up every day, but they've come in really focused, and they're ready to have fun and compete. And we're just playing really great volleyball right now. And so it's been very exciting to continue to play, especially with this group.
Going back to the first 2 rounds of the tournament, this is, of course, your second appearance as a program in the tournament. First time you've gotten to host postseason matches at the Arc, which I think accounts for some of the enthusiasm there. It's kind of fun to see the team in a postseason setting, but you go back to Thursday, Friday, you've got Butler in the first match, longtime rival of the program across the board in many sports. And then the second match, you go against Toledo, who you had a hard-fought 5-set match with earlier in the year. What did you see out of those 2 matches that allowed them to be 2 sweeps?
I think you're right. I think it was great to be at home. That always helps. And we're just really peaking, I believe, at the right time. I truly do believe that our serve and pass game, and again, I know I've said it a million times on Zoom, and every coach will say it, but our serving and passing has been phenomenal all year long. And really, when I'm looking at the stat sheets and you're going over video review, it really our passing has been amazing, and I think that's been a big part of it. And then I think the other thing for us is, very early on, we were very dominant towards Peyton and Haley, and we were all year, right? But getting the ball to them. But in the last probably 3-4, probably last month, we've really been a little more diverse in our offense, and especially to our outside attackers. Bella and Elise have really stepped it up. Kara and Maddie have been playing well for a long time. And so I feel like, with our great serve pass game, and now not being just so heavy in the middle, that's really helped us perform at a higher level.
You get past Butler and Toledo, learn you're going to host the quarterfinal as well, which obviously more excitement there. But then you run into a conference foe in Evansville, and I think you knew the possibility was going to be there given the fact they regionalized the tournament and the strength of the Valley, 4 Valley teams making the tournament. What type of challenges did you foresee going into the match, given, this was going to be the 4th time you guys have played each other this season?
Yeah, well, that honestly is a challenge, right? It's like the 4th time, and we just played them 2 weeks ago. So I don't know. I'm sure it was kind of hard for them too to get really, not that you're not excited because you're playing for a semifinal berth, but it was different. It was a different, I don't know. It was just different to play that match today. And again, probably jumping ahead of you a little bit. The crowd for a Monday night at 7 o'clock, the crowd again was amazing. And honestly, I thought, they've been on the road since Wednesday. So, they went right to Chicago and then stayed and then came to us. So we did, I would say the advantage this time, the fourth time that we've played them for us, was definitely being at home these last 3 matches.
And you look at the performance tonight, obviously a dominating one across the board, winning 17, 13, 17. But the good thing is you look at the stat sheet, no single person jumps out, because pretty much everyone jumped out with their performances tonight. And I think it kind of goes back to what you were saying about diversifying the offense, getting the pin production. We saw that in the conference tournament as well, but you look at the kill numbers tonight, 10, 9, 8, 8, 7 from your top 5 attackers. And that's just, I think, a reflection of that diversity. And then I think you can touch on the setters as well there and the job they've done in creating that diversity.
Yeah. I told the setters this the other day, they played very, very well Thursday and Friday to get us to this point. I thought they did a really nice job with our tempo of our offense, with spreading it out. And again, those two played amazing tonight also. They had some great sets. They made great decisions at some crucial times too, and they made great decisions all match. So hats off to the setters by far. And again, like you said, all of our hitters, we're within one kill of each other. I do think though, Bella Ravato needs to, have a big shout out. She was amazing. Not only did she lead us in kills, but she hit a 500 for the match. And not only that, she dug some amazing balls. Her serve receive was so good. Her serving was amazing. I mean, she played one of her best matches that I think she's ever played for us at Valpo.
Well, this is normally the point I'd ask you about what you need to do to win your next match against a certain team, but it's all up in the air right now. On the other side of the bracket, UConn and North Florida play on Wednesday in the other quarterfinal to determine who and where the semifinal will be. I guess you talk about, seeing a team for the 4th time this year in Evansville. Is it a little exciting that either way you're going to see someone that you wouldn't normally see, like even outside of the Midwest, someone who you might never normally play?
Yeah, we talked about that, honestly. We played Butler in the spring, which, so we just played them recently in our spring season. And then we played Toledo earlier this year. And then we played Evansville, 3 times. So I think for us, playing somebody new that we haven't seen before and hasn't really seen us, we're very excited about that. So we know here on up, we haven't faced any of these teams. So I know that is going to be something that we are very much looking forward to.
But like I said, UConn North Florida Wednesday night in the other quarterfinal on our side of the bracket. We should know probably Wednesday night after that match when, where, and who the next match will be. And ValpoAthletics.com and the Athletics Social Media Council will have all the information. Coach Avery, thanks for joining me. Congratulations and good luck going forward.
Thank you.